What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Driven New Review. My name is Ryan, and today a little bit of a shorter video, just kind of going over Lund Racing's Ghost Cam 2, and I'm going to show you guys some audio clips of it, what it sounds like on my GT, and just talk about some misconceptions about the Ghost Cam tune. So real quick, what a Ghost Cam tune is doing is you're changing your angle of your intake and your exhaust cam. The 5.0 already has relatively aggressive cams, if you will. And swapping cams is not the answer necessarily to getting a chopping sound out of the 5.0. When you go towards more aggressive cams on a naturally aspirated 5.0, you will actually start to lose performance and gas mileage. It's cool, it makes it sound good, it's fun. But if you want a chopping sound, really all you have to do on the 5.0 is do a Ghost Cam tune. So it's not bad for your engine. What you're doing is you're creating a richer environment for your idle, which in turn will ruin your cats if you have them on your car. So if you have catalytic converters on your car and you're trying to run this Ghost Cam tune, just be careful. I'm not telling you you should do it. I'm saying don't do it because it's bad for your cats. It will clog them. It will deteriorate them. As well as, like, it doesn't sound as good on cats. You want to have a free-flowing exhaust and most of the time headers to get the good chopping sound out of your 5.0. Right now I have the MagnaFlow Neo exhaust. I did do a whole review of that in a separate video. Link will be in the description for that too, so go check that out for sure. But other than that, the car is stock other than the Lund Racing LRX gauge, the MagnaFlow Neo exhaust, which still keeps the active exhaust system on my car. I did put MagnaFlow's valves in there. And to me, you get the best chopping sound in quiet mode when the sound's going through the mufflers, because the mufflers kind of eliminate some of that mushiness, so you can get a little bit more of a distinctive chopping sound out of it. Yeah, so I mean, I know a lot of guys think it's gimmicky, but even if you do cams and you want a chopping sound, you're still going to have to tune for it. You're going to still want to adjust your angles, so either way, it's still going to be a Ghost Cam tune, if you will. But yeah, so let's just kind of get right into it. Let's just show you guys some sound clips. Yeah, not much to say. Let's go check it out. All right, guys, so the engine is not cold right now, but it's not at operating temperature either, so I'm gonna go ahead and start it up for you guys. Last time I did it, when it was slightly warm still, it takes about 20 seconds for the chopping to kick in. You guys will hear what I'm talking about too. It doesn't sound too great with the cat still in it, so I will be also posting some reels when I go catless, if I do, on this car. Just to get that real sound out of it. But yeah, so let me start it up and I'll show you guys what it sounds like. Again, I'm going to be starting the car in quiet mode just because I think that's how the chop sounds best. So the start will be in quiet mode. Alright guys, so there it is. Again, so you know, there's still cats and stock headers, so you don't really get that pronounced chopping noise. It's still pretty mushy and muffled, doesn't sound too great, but you do get the kind of chop sound, if you will. You can kind of tell, but without cats it would definitely sound a lot better. Yeah, so again, you are making your idle a bit richer, so you are gonna start to have problems with your cats over time if you do choose to do this on your cats. So I would not recommend doing it in the first place, but if you are gonna do it, definitely be conservative with how much you do it, because you are gonna clog your cats after a while. I'm not 100% sure on that, but based off everything I've seen, and Lund recommends you don't do it on cats because of that same reason. So I'm just gonna go ahead and say that. Yeah, not much to say. I'm not gonna do any like driving around in it, because the driving in this car really wasn't actually affected. I think it drives pretty normal. I don't have any problems with getting off from a stop. It's very, very well tuned. It's very normal to me. Yeah, so yeah, not much to say, guys. I think I'll just give a couple more sound clips. I'll switch it over to track mode so you can kind of see what I'm talking about with how it gets mushier in track mode. But yeah, let's just take a look. Let's listen a little bit more. Let me go ahead and switch over to track mode so you guys can hear that too. All right, so now we're in track mode. It is louder, obviously, in track mode, but I hope you guys can hear what I'm talking about when it gets a little bit more mushy. So check this out. Alright guys, so that concludes today's video. Pretty short, just want to kind of show you guys what it sounds like. Again, I think it sounds okay, but definitely doesn't sound as good as it would with headers or catless setup. Also, it does, you know, it does make your exhaust smell more, again, because you're richer at idle. So you do get a little bit more of that sulfur smell out of it, which is not good, because that indicates how much excess unburnt fuel is getting into your catalytic converters. Once I drove it around and warmed up the cats, like, to operating temperature, it's not as bad, but it does kind of smell a little bit. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I will also be posting the E85 tune, going over it probably tomorrow or the day after I post this video. Yeah, so thank you guys for tuning in. Hope you guys have a great week and are doing good.